All right, welcome back,
Hey everyone.
WICR. Welcome back from spring break, everybody. This is Tuesday Talk with Mike and Kayla.
Hi.
That was a very official opening this time,
Yeah.
better than last time. All right, we're gonna talk about some stuff. First off, we've got our weekly This Day in History. Kayla,
Well, this day in history, um, in 1973, on this day, the United States withdrew from South Vietnam.
woo!
Yeah, so finally an end to that war. Um,
Honestly, we kind of just put that because not a lot happened today in history.
well, you also
You'll
have
see the next thing that we have is rather sports oriented.
so the Tar Heels. In 1982, the Tar Heels won the NCAA tournament. So
So that's only relevant because the NCAA tournament's going on right now. And
exactly.
that's the only reason I put that on this outline.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
I like to know your thought process.
It's I have a brilliant brain sometimes. Not really. So our next topic for the weekly roundup would be that Batman vs Superman. Have you seen it yet?
No, I've not, but I've heard a lot of
I
mixed reviews.
A lot of people have been giving me pretty mixed reviews as well.
Yeah, but and it's
What have you heard?
I heard from a few
From friends.
from no from the critics that I hang out with. No, yeah, but from friends. But actually, Goose, who was on the show a few weeks ago, he said it was great. He saw it in 3D.
I'm not a fan. Would you see it in 3D?
No, he had to see it in 3D because
Okay.
the regular one was sold out. I hate when that happens.
Would you see it in 3D or IMAX? I don't like seeing
No,
movies
no,
in IMAX
no.
or 3D.
Unless I'm like a really big fan. I don't like the 3D stuff.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, like.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same
No,
page.
but the thing about
Continue.
the thing about this is why we're friends. The thing about Batman vs Superman is that it made 424 million, despite the fact that it had bad reviews from a lot of critics.
Very bad reviews.
Yeah.
Not just critics, people
And-
on the internet
Yeah.
seem to not like this movie at all.
I know most girls that I've spoken to said that they didn't like it. But and a lot of people I know, even before like the reviews came out and stuff, just when it was announced that this movie was coming out, people were like, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think DC should kind of stick to the
Yeah,
TV programming. They've done really well with TV programming and not so well with movies.
yeah.
Man of Steel was okay.
I really wish they
Wasn't
came and
great.
talk. I wish they came and talked to us first before they made this movie. Cause
Yeah,
we
yeah.
could have told them.
I could have told them what was going to happen.
We could have saved them so much money.
I could have saved them. I don't know how much money they spent on production, but I'm
Uh,
sure it was over $424 million
Yeah.
because this is a blockbuster movie and
Yeah.
it probably cost a poop ton of money.
I kind of still want to see it though because
I was
know-
supposed to see it tonight,
Yeah.
but I have to do some homework that I forgot about. So
That's always fun.
Yep.
I want to see it because Wonder Woman's in it. I want to see how they do
Wonder Woman and is someone else in it?
I don't know.
Another superhero might be in it. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
Batman and Superman.
Batman and Superman. Thank you. I totally forgot about that.
They're both in it.
Jerk. No, I thought like Cyborg or Aquaman were in it, but I think I think I'm wrong.
I want an Aquaman movie.
There is an Aquaman movie. It's coming out.
I'm excited.
You know who's playing Aquaman?
No.
Khal Drogo.
What?
How did you not know this? Are you
He's
serious?
Aquaman's really pale, but I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, they're gonna like Aquaman's gonna be like that skin tone. I don't know what ethnicity he is, so I couldn't accurately.
Dothraki.
I couldn't accurately tell you what he was, so that's why I used his skin tone.
He's quite tan.
But yeah,
let's see it.
I feel like that's gonna be the strongest movie out of all of these,
Yeah.
in my opinion, just because he's a great actor. What I've heard from Batman and Superman is that Ben Affleck killed it.
Really?
I heard Ben Affleck did an amazing job being
Really?
not only Batman but being Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
That he added a new
Batman's Bruce
a
Wayne.
depth that like Christian Bale didn't really have with Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale just kind of played up the playboy aspect of Bruce Wayne, not like the human aspect. It
Well, he
sounds
had
to
to
me
do that,
like
on
Ben
purpose.
Affleck. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's more writing than
Yeah.
Christian Bale, but
No, I know.
but it sounded to me like
I mean,
Ben
the-
Affleck did a really good job.
The character had to do that with Rachel and all that, you know.
Oh yeah,
Rachel.
Rachel.
But
Is it helicopter?
I want I'm surprised that Ben Affleck was actually applauded for his acting. A lot of people.
That's
He-
like
he
the one
usually-
major thing that I keep hearing that's really good about this movie is that Ben Affleck killed it. That's the one thing that I keep hearing over and over again.
Now I kind of want to see
It's like
it.
the only reason you should go see this movie is because Ben Affleck is a really
It's
good
just
Batman.
to see Ben Affleck earn.
I heard
earn the money.
Lex Luthor, what's his name, played Lex Luthor.
I don't know.
I forget his name.
Lex Luthor is one of my favorite villains.
But I
in
heard
case you
he's.
cared.
I've heard. All right, I heard that he is one either you're gonna love him or hate him, basically. So I heard that he's not really in character, almost. You know what I mean? He doesn't play the
He
character.
doesn't play Lex
the way
Luthor.
that
He plays
people think he
me
should be
playing.
played, which is always gonna happen.
Yeah.
So there's lovely people outside
Yeah. We have
having
a
a tour.
We have a tour
I
group
always
going.
get distracted by them.
I know. We have a tour group going back. Okay. So next topic. Funny enough, we actually just mentioned Khal Drogo, Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah! How excited are you?
I'm like counting down the minutes.
Same. So we got Game of Thrones in April. What else comes out in April? Mets baseball comes out in April.
Yes.
April in 5 days.
I think Penny Dreadfuls, another show I like, is also coming back in April. If you
We've got a couple things coming to Netflix in April. Clockwork Orange and Space Odyssey. Have you ever seen Space Odyssey?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I like the end of that movie where
It
they're.
ruins me. That movie.
I like the end of that movie where they're like traveling through space and you see all those like stupid colors.
Yeah.
It's like this is exactly what I think like traveling through space would look like. Just a bunch of colors.
I think they really nailed this. I was like 8 when I first saw Space Odyssey. I had the same reaction today as I did back then, where it's just, what?
Have you ever seen Clockwork Orange?
Yes.
That's a
I love
terrifying movie.
I love that one.
I love it too, but it's
Yeah.
like a terrifyingly
Yeah.
creepy movie.
Yeah, it's very bothersome.
Yes,
Very bothersome. It really,
I don't like it.
it really screwed up the actors making that. That's one of
Really?
that's one of those movies. That,
Oh,
like,
I thought you were saying they like screwed up the casting. I was like, really?
Here's one.
I was like, they were pretty good though.
It's like his biggest role. No.
Exactly.
How could you say that? No, like it's one of those it's one of those films that like you always hear about them. Like, the person is completely screwed up after making that. They weren't completely screwed up. But
Oh
like,
yeah, like they did some emotional damage to themselves
Exactly.
getting into the character too much.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always horrible to hear. So that's it for Weekly Roundup.
Yeah.
We've got a special treat for you guys today. I did some string pulling, and
Mike knows people.
I don't really know people. I know one DJ, and he made a track for our radio show today, and then we're gonna play for you. So thank you, Peter. I had to text him. I had to text him to find out how to pronounce his last name because I'm really bad at pronunciating things.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna give this a shot.
You're really bad at pronunciating things.
Peter Kranzes. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at pronouncing people's last names. It's unreal. But thank you, Pete. I'm gonna put a link in the description to the song. It's on SoundCloud. You can follow him at WKNDRZ. Just type that in the search bar on SoundCloud, and it's a little mini mix for you. So hopefully I can get this to work.
And also, he's a local artist.
He's local. He goes to Iona. Thank you very much, Pete. We really
Thanks.
appreciate you making this for us. So hopefully the audience likes it. And I'm going to play it as soon as I get untangled here.
Just you wait.
We'll be back in a minute. WICR.